Alright, hello YouTube. This is a deck I just randomly tossed it together, and so far it's won every game I've played with it, which is not a large example pool, but still, it's pretty satisfying to play, so let's go through it real quick. 4 Thought Erasers, 4 Assassin's Trophies, 4 Growth Spirals, 4 Sinister Sabotage, 3 Thief of Sanities in the main deck, and 1 in the sideboard. 4 Vraska's Attempt in the main, 4 Kaya's Wrath, 3 Precognitive Perceptions, no Chemist's Insight. I like this a little bit more. It seems like this can handle a slower game. 4 Teferis, 1 Vraska, and then a bunch of shock lands and check lands of those 4 colors. The only ones that are less of are 2 Cemeteries and 3 Breeding Pools. Green is kind of the least important color. You've got Trophy, Spiral, and Contempt. Vraska. And then white, I guess, would be the second least relevant, just Teferi and Kaya's Wrath. So for the sideboard, there's 2 Duress. There's usually never a spot where I want more than just 2, because I already have 4 Thought Erasers. Like, having 8 of that is having 8 of that's crazy. I like 4 Negates. Again, the Thief of Sanity. 2 Unmoored Egos, 2 Hostage Takers, more board wipes, and also answers to like enchantments that Bant Nexus and the like run, because I don't actually have Mortify, which is kind of a mistake, I'd say. I might want to put Mortifies in later. I don't know. We'll see how or what I could take out to like shave maybe 2 of these for 2 Mortifies. I don't know. 2 Lyras. Leaning pretty heavily on Lyra to survive against aggressive stuff, but worth it. So let's run this through. Let's do this. Wait, I haven't actually chosen the deck yet. Alright, so the fact that I thought I officially chose the deck. I'm going to run some Mortifies. Mortify. Take out 2 Vraska's Contempts. Kind of want more, but could actually just go up 1 more Mortify and put the another Thief in the side like this, because when Thief gets answered main deck, it's like, well, rip. Take out, I guess, a Nova, because now I have Mortifies for that style of effect, and I already have 4 Kaya's Wrath. Yep. I still really like Thief of Sanity, though. If it hits in game 1 and runs away with game 1, it is obviously amazing. Alright, let's actually choose a deck now. Submit. Alright, let's do this. Gabriel Loken. Dove water? About to say. Gotta stay hydrated. About to get intense. Alright, so this is like a basic Esper hand. But 2 Teferis is a little... no green cards, no green mana. I guess that's the reason to keep this, because my whole hand is pretty castable. Yeah, alright. Hopefully we're not against something that just kills us by turn 3. Hopefully my opponent's thinking the same thing. Oh, they already kept their hand. Oh. Oh, alright. Well, this is bad. Well, alright. This is a very bad matchup. I don't have any of my early nonsense to deal with this. I have no cast downs, no Moment of Cravings. This is the Gutter Snipe list? Alright, so it's probably even less likely Thief of Sanity is going to do anything, because they have just straight up answers to it, like Shock and stuff. Well, I think they always have that, but they probably have even more, just to trigger Gutter Snipe. They could just not care about it. Yeah, that's a reason not to care about it. Well, if I draw a land, I can Contempt that, please. Alright, I can't even Growth Spiral and no green mana. I guess I just gotta pass. Yeah, this is bad. I have like no side. It's just Lyra. That's about it. Guess I'll counter anything? There's a land. Alright, well. Please don't... Whoa. What? Cool. They actually don't swing with the Phoenix. I actually would have swung with the Phoenix. I would have found it worth it to hit me with it, but maybe it's not. I actually don't know what's going on here. Lava Coil's good. I guess Shock does kind of the same thing on this board, but if they find a Phoenix, I'm gonna keep this. Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, this is a pretty cool card. I don't mind it. I think it's different. It's not a, whatever you call it. Whatchamacallit. Guess I just hit in Kaya's Wrath. I could Teferi and do something, but... Lightning Strike. I have answers to their next couple threats. Yeah, I don't think I can... Like, I can kill 2 of these things and then just go down to 4. No, I'm gonna reset the board. I'm gonna reset the board. And I'll gain 1 life in the process. I already picked up some more removal, which could be huge. Risk factor? Oh, jeez. Alright. I mean, it's a death sentence if I let them draw 3. So we just have to, like, fight them on the top deck. This is kind of impossible. I can Teferi plus, and then on my end step, Lightning Strike this. Otherwise, what else am I doing? Just Lightning Strike, leave out Growth Spiral, representing counter magic. I guess that's better? Alright. Yeah, he could always draw 3 lands. Alright, so now if they do risk factor, I'm not dead because they run out of mana. Unless they go land 1 drop. Alright. Alright. Looks like they get some cards. So if they have another land, they can land 1 drop. Looks like they have a land. No 1 drop. Alright, so this is probably my best chance here, casting this. Alright. They did actually just draw a bunch of lands. This is so... They're drawing 2 cards a turn, though. Damn. Alright, they got me. So I need Lyra, and that's really about it. It's just a bad matchup. I guess Hostage Taker could do something, sort of. Same with the rest. The rest, it seems like they have less creatures and more of other things. So Thief of Sanity did make contact more than I thought it would. However, I still had to wipe the board. I guess I could take out the precognitive seconds. Negate's not bad. It might just be better than Sinister Sabotage, just because it's cheaper. It's really just a dig for Lyra or bust. Vraska's really expensive, but her -3 is really solid. Especially if they have that encyclopedia thing. I like Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, these 3-mana counterspells are kind of difficult and sketchy. Let's take them out. I guess Negate's just better. Maybe Hostage Taker. I can steal something if they can't handle it right then and there. Like a Phoenix or something. Although when the Phoenix dies, I guess I just have a token. I can't get the Phoenix back. Unmoored Ego could name something that is just really slow. I could name like Lightning Strike, just thin their face burn down some. Maybe just more Thief of Sanity is just really, because if they have to throw burn at it, kind of did its job. All right, let's bring it into game. Counterspell is not really what I want to be. One land, nope. 3 lands, a negate, contempt. Well, alright. If we have white mana, and we have the time, guess we can get there with this hand. I don't think I'm helping myself going down to 5. Another land. Alright. So I need 2 white sources and a Lyra to just immediately die. And a really good 1-drop. Guess I don't have to shock myself for negate. Might not have an experimental frenzy or frenzied experiment, whatever it's called, because they got that encyclopedia. Oh, sweet. All right. Let's not deal with that. Lava Coil. All right. I guess there was a reason to take out Thief of Sanity. Wasn't expecting them to keep in Lava Coil. Okay. Oh boy. I guess I'll just kill this so it doesn't keep getting us lower and lower. Alright, let's surveil. That's not a white source, so be gone. That's not a white source? Uh-oh. Alright, well, just keep doing this. Fight with fire. Okay. Good thing we got that. I'd like to stay at 14. No answer to this. It was only a matter of time before they found something. There's the white source. Kind of a bit late, but alright, I'm going to minus on this Pyromancer. Because I don't want to go down any lower. Especially how I have to shock myself. Their next burn has to go towards Teferi, probably? Uh-oh. Alright, so now they're going to keep up with me in cards.
We need to move quickly.
There's Lyra. That's pretty good. Can't cast it, but must make do. That also just straight up kills Teferi. Which kind of sucks, but not much I can do about it. Gutter Snipe? Okay, well, I don't have an answer to... I don't have a Kaya's Wrath mana, so I really got a minus. I mean, cast Mortify and just anything. I guess Teferi. Teferi Plus? They might be interested in going towards Teferi, so... Just digging for that second white source is pretty good here. I have an awful lot of lands. Growth Spiral. Not what I was looking for. They did actually go towards Teferi, though. And we found an answer to this encyclopedia. Yep, let's snap that off. Rather than not run away with the game. So if they have Banefire, pretty much dead. But they seem pretty preoccupied with Teferi. So let's hope they keep going towards it. Oh, jeez. Alright. I think they're going to go after Teferi. Yeah.
Time for plan B.
I can take away... Yeah. Also helps me surveil. That's just the answer to Lyra, so let's get rid of it.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Alright, well, now if they go towards Teferi with just the Pyromancer and the Goblin to face, Teferi actually lives. Oh, they do all... Okay, let's, Alright. It's kind of surprising.
That didn't pan out.
Guess it makes sense to play around a spot removal spell. Alright, so they didn't play the card, and they usually play all their 1-drops. I mean their lands. So, I don't think Lyra will live. However, now I don't really need Lyra, I found this. Let's start making tokens. Damn. I don't have a solid answer to that. I guess I can, Vraska kill it and then Kaya's Wrath. I also gain a life in the process. Because of this 2-2. That's not very, relevant, though. Alright. Well, these Kaya's Wrath are flooding my hand. Yeah, I probably have to do that. So let's swing. Duress. I'm gonna know what's going on. It is a land. Alright. So let's... Yeah, let's swing. I think they'll double block. Or just take it. They do double block. Alright. So they'll sacrifice the Firebrand. They did not sacrifice the Firebrand. Oof. Alright. If they find... Is there any way they can... I don't want them to answer to Lyra next turn. Yeah, it's kind of risky. So let's kill this Phoenix and then wipe the board. At least the Phoenix didn't necessarily 1-for-1 us. It just took some loyalty off of Vraska. Alright. That was pretty decent. Opponent plays land. There's the second Lyra.
No time for a break.
There's another white source. Well, I guess I got a treasure. Alright, take us home, Lyra. Lightning strike face. Alright.
Let's skip to the good part.
Somehow won this game. Well, hopefully. Guess Banefire's still kind of sketchy. Whoops. Just Growth Spiral now. Thief of Sandy. Yep, let's run that out. Sure. Still have to win one more game, though. They're sticking to it. They don't scoot. I guess... Oh, no, they were one off from actually Bane firing me, if that's what they were sticking around to try to do. Alright, so they kept in lava coils, which means I don't really like Thief of Sanity that much anymore. It seemed like the deck they're playing is actually slow enough where I can try to play counter spells. Let's try to play like that. Don't know if I like... I still... Actually, yeah, I like the duress still. I want another negate regardless. Let's take out... The trophies are solid. I mean, they'll always have a land to get, but... it answers that encyclopedia. I guess I can take out a Wrath. You can see they were just flooding my hand. Never really found a spot to cast it. I guess I can get rid of one more, put in another negate. Yeah, let's try that. We're on the draw, though. It's such an uphill battle. I'm just not equipped to beat red. I've accepted it as a terrible matchup. I got the white mana, 5 lands. By the time I get to Fairy, it might just be too much pressure on board to cast them. But I think I gotta take risks here. I gotta take risks handed like this. I won't be mana screwed this game, or color screwed. They have no 1-drop. Looks like a shock though. Let's play Grave first. Preferably my first 4 lands will help me cast Kaya's Wrath on 4. Which means don't play these breeding pools. Might have to trophy that if it deals too much damage. Yeah, looks like it might. I found Kaya's Wrath mana though, so might be able to hold down the fort till Kaya's Wrath. Oh god, all right. So please don't double spell me next turn. I want to stay nice and healthy. I have trophy mana up. Let's play this. I also have to shock myself to Kaya's Wrath next turn. But that'll obviously gain me more life than I lose. It looks like the double spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down to 5. And then go down to 3. No, I can't go down to 3. Gives them a land, though. But, I mean, there's no way they don't have more burn. Well, if I give them a land, they could actually just have more burn. So, I'm going down to 3. Yep, there's no way I can realistically beat what's going on anyways. This is way too difficult. They found the land. Yep. Well, at least I'm actually alive this turn. But they have a boatload of counter spells. Let's play this tapped and pass. Can't really tap out for Teferi. Phoenix. Really? They don't have lethal burn. Whoa, alright. Another trophy? I guess that's not bad. It's not a counter spell, but... Now, if Teferi finds a counterspell, like a negate, that'd be good. Damn. Alright. Let's play this. Green's not the most relevant. Leave up trophy mana. They have to have just absolutely nothing for me to not die here. I find that hard to believe. Oh, 3 more looks for Lightning Strike. Okay. Might go towards Teferi, because me being on 1 or 3 isn't that different. Looks like that is the case. I can see going after Teferi, because if I minus here, Oh no, alright, alright. We're down to 1. I gotta do this on end step so they can't just play that goblin with the land they get and then just ping me. That'd be funny. So I gotta surveil before I draw. Another Phoenix, and they kept in Lava Coil still. Alright, there's a counterspell. This is how we get out of this. They have drawn a lot of lands. It didn't even ask me if I want to play that untapped. I couldn't. That's funny. Alright, counterspell. Do your thing. Alright, we countered lethal. Sweet. Contempt? Contempt can emergency kill my own Teferi? Or a Pyromancer or something.
Keep up the pace.
I guess I'll just take the Lava Coil. It's not very relevant, but surveilling's nice. Get that out of the way.
Let's skip to the good part.
Guess I'll just run this out. Lyra? No, Vraska. Can I play Vraska? I'll have 2 mana? No, I can't afford to tap off of Vraska's Contempt. Damn it. Ugh, fine. There's nothing I could have done. That was close, though. I mean, if I drew like one more counterspell, maybe the ultimate could have slowly dwindled their lands, but that was actually pretty close. But they were not traditional burn, so I don't think I could beat regular burn. That was pretty close, though. Game actually took a while too. Those lava coils all could have been lethal spells, and they just didn't throw them at me. All right, I can cast my whole hand, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if Growth Spiral does anything. Alright. Kind of hope this is just mono black. Alright, sweet. I think it's Mardu though. Black-red, okay. So another aggro deck. Can play this tapped and pass. They don't swing with the priest. Huh, okay. Risk factor? Okay. I guess I'll take another counterspell. Play Teferi.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Leave up Assassin's Trophy. Probably go all 2 Teferi. Nope. Face. So maybe spectacle cards? Could be a reason to just kill this now, but... eh.
I'm getting too old for this.
Light up the stage. Yep. Can't do anything about that. Skewer and Spawn of Mayhem. They don't have double black? Okay. They don't cast either of the cards they just found. Interesting.
We need to move quickly.
I do get to run out of Vraska here. That's pretty huge. Start making tokens. Leave up Assassin's Trophy and Growth Spiral. Like, yeah, okay. Pretty sure they're interested in making this Spawn of Mayhem. Because if not, it just goes away. I kind of have to answer it. Oh, they actually want to get rid of this token. Alright. It does trigger Spectacle. Oh, and they get mana? Alright, so they can pretty much do everything they want. They might skewer Vraska? Looks like that's what they're thinking about. Nope, they go face. Gotta kill this. I could actually minus here so I don't lose 2 life. The Teferi Ultimate's not what is not what this is about. Let's see what the Growth Spiral finds us. Thought Eraser. Okay. Guess that's not bad. Let's figure out what's going on. Theater, Judith, another risk factor. Guess I'll take the Judith. That's kind of a pain. Alright, I think I actually am going to minus on this thing. Make it very difficult for them to stop this Vraska ultimate and the token just killing them right now. That comes in tapped. Does this block? Oh, I guess it is able to block. Well, I can't block this token, but... risk factor? Alright. I'm gonna let them draw, because if they have Skewer, I just die. Alright, we won. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see what's going on. Pick up some information. Nothing really. Guess I'll take this. Thief of Sanity. Don't want to show my opponent that for no reason. And kill him. Wow. Alright. So now we just have to do that one more time. Oh, these aggro decks, man. Alright, so Lyra. Lyra dies to their little priesty priest person. That 2-drop. So it's not the best. Hostage Taker's decent. I guess Nova is decent. I can try to get them with the Thieves. What are we taking out here? Probably some counter spells. Don't really want to rely on them. I guess Growth Spiral's a little bit slow. Yeah. Helps me dig towards Lyra, though, which is probably the only card that matters. Maybe Perception's not necessary. Just bring in some cheaper stuff like that, yeah. Alright, well, just really need to hit Lyra. And for Lyra to not die. I guess Thief of Sandy's not bad either. Especially if they have no earlier answer to it. Seems like all their stuff is... Well, they have Skewer, Shock, I think Lightning Strike. It's just Burn not going to face, though. It's like a sorcery speed counterspell. When you play a 3-mana 2/2 and they have to kill it with the Lightning Strike or something. Sorcery speed counterspell. Oh. Heard it here first. I'd be kind of amazed if they put me on the play. Beam boom beam boom beam boom beam boom beam beam boom beam boom beam. What thou shalt do, opponent. Maybe they just went up to go make some coffee. I have no idea what happens if they rope before they decide to go on the play or not. I think it just puts them on the play automatically. They sideboard it before the timer ran out, so I know they were here for that. Maybe they disconnected? That'd be kind of a shame. Though I think the game would just end immediately. This hand has all the lands I'll ever need, so I'm actually going to keep it. I like it. Me likey. Oh, they're back. Okay, that was weird. Maybe they didn't realize they were the one about to make a decision or something? I don't know. Maybe they thought I'd just keep a bad hand thinking I was going to win no matter what happened. That was weird. I came back like right as the timer ran out. I guess that means they didn't get to mulligan. So, let's take Judith. Don't need more lands. Okay. They played the Blood Crypt I didn't know about. Huh. Another Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Not bad. I guess I can kill this priest in combat. Not deal with that nonsense. Angrath is annoying, but I do have another trophy. They don't have anything? Alright. Well, there's a board wipe. Would have been nice. Let's... Oh, I can't play it this turn, right? White, white, black. No. So, rip that. Play... This one tapped. Shouldn't matter that much. Yeah. That kind of sucks. They played a land I didn't know about again. Alright, so now I have to shock myself, unfortunately. But this does mean the Gutter Bones doesn't come back unless they have something. Sweet, they don't. Alright. Do I want to shock myself or Vraska? No, let's just run out the Thief. I found something else to do. That's always nice. And peace. Gutter Bones, short. Might just kill this, actually. Might just kill it. Let's see what we find. Another Thief? Alright. Can find like a burn spell. Yep, found a burn spell. I'm gonna snap it off on this thing. So they just can't keep recurring these without assistance. Theater of Horrors? Oh, okay, yeah. It pings for 1. Yep. Do they have a land in hand? Yeah, of course they do. Alright, so they get one back. Can't cast it. Let's, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's wait till their end step, so they can't just run out the skeleton warrior right now. What set is this from? The new one? Huh. They have no more basics? Wow. I guess I'll take risk factor so it doesn't go to their hand. That means they get another gutter bones, but that's fine. I'm not giving them risk factor. This can actually discard the gutter bones. Let's do that. So they can't just chain them together like this. What's the other half of this card, actually? 1 damage. Oh, okay. Play that tapped and pass. Oh no. Yes! Yes! Alright. Didn't even need to play Vraska. Alright. Let's do it again. Nope. Alright. Don't want to go any lower than that. No white mana, but can cast pretty much everything else if we get the lands. Ooh, a blue-red deck. Cool. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I think we're positioned quite nicely against it. Oh, it's Jeskai? Alright, I haven't seen that in a while either. Let's make them think we're Sultai for a while. Or indefinitely. Alright, well their turn 3 is a counterspell, their turn 4 is a Chemist's Insight. Looks like they actually have Revitalize. Or Opt or something? I wonder what that... Lightning Strike? Shock? No Chemist's Insight. Alright. I could have actually shocked myself there to leave up Contempt. So I could... Yeah, I probably should have shocked myself there. What is this? Search for a Scott? Yep. Leaving up another counterspell or whatever. This is going to be difficult. Alright, let's play this tapped and pass. I do have Trophy, so it blows up both sides of this thing. But that does mean they get a extra land anyways. No basic mountain? So I don't think they have Niv Mizzet. At least I wouldn't think so yet. There's a white source. It's kind of difficult to play Teferi in this spot though. Or Vraska. Kind of, well, a little bit impossible. 2 Pregogs is good though. They might not even counter any of them. They keep topping. No land. Alright. They do want to counter this. Ionize? What is this? Negate. Main deck negate. Okay. Let's play this tapped and pass. Do it again next turn. Let's keep fighting through these counter spells. Vraska does answer this search as well. Though it's kind of unlikely Vraska will ever resolve. Unless I find like discard spells. Shock themselves. Interesting. I imagine that means they're poised to double counter. Decline to counter this. There's a Mortify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can go up to 8 mana. I can't do anything on 8 that or 7 wouldn't do, so let's play this tap and pass. Did find Mortify. It's another answer to this. They have never been to card yet. Is this a card draw spell of their own? Electro Dominance for 5? Let's put a stop here. Let's see what's going on. Teferi? Oh god, alright. let's not deal with that, shall we? I'm not gonna mortify. I'm gonna represent counter magic. That's pretty cool. Instant speed to Teferi. Never seen that. Alright, let's try to kill this now. The more counter spells I get out of the hand, the better. Could just have even more counter spells. Especially Electro Dominance in your deck. It means you don't really have to worry about sorcery speeding Teferi ever. Alright, let's run one out. Holy crap, it resolved. Let's bless then.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. No time for a break.
I'm not too scared of that card, Escanta, until it flips, which is not too far away. I wonder what's in their hand. Maybe another Electro Dominance? Actually, I'd assume that's kind of likely. Well, that's not Electro Dominance mana. Binding. Never been a fan of Binding. Well, especially when Mortify came out. They didn't have a counter for Teferi. Well, I mean, I have to try. Yeah. Well, now we can't do anything at all, and they get to probably flip the Escanta. They have Spell Pierce too? Huh. Really need to hit Assassin's Trophy or Mortify, so I have 1 Mortify and 4 trophies. Don't really have any time to do that, though. I have to do it, like, right now. Nope. They can just explosion this. They decline? Whoa. They cannot copy this with expansion explosion. Found one answer to this thing. So let's see how far down they tap out. Ooh, we found a counterspell too. That was really good. Might just counter to defend this Thief of Sanity. It's very unlikely it's going to hit them here. Seal away. Alright, I'm going to let that resolve. I'm going to let it target this thing. And then I'm going to Mortify. So they can't copy Mortify and kill my Thief of Sanity. They have to do something else. Okay. That's not a counterspell. Alright, I might just plus here. I could minus, but the Fight with Fire, let's see, 1, 2, how much does Fight with Fire kicked cost? 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's 9 to kick that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have the mana. There's nothing I can really do about it. Let's, I kind of want the Thief of Sanity back, though. And if they do go for Fight with Fire, they are tapped out, and I do have a counterspell. Albeit, not many counters in the main here. But if they do just tap out for it, I do get to counter it. And it's very ideal for them too, because they get to 2 for 1 me. Looks like they're doing it. Making choices. Nope, maybe not. Looks like they want to do something else. The explosion for one? What? Okay. I have more Teferis.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
That doesn't draw them the seal away either. Let's save this. They have negate too? Gah. Spell pierce. I guess they had spell pierce as well. Okay, well that's really bad. Do have Teferis though. And hopefully there's no more bindings. Let's find out. Nova expansion. Let's take that. Nova's kind of dead here. Another counter spell. That's pretty huge. Alright. We're back in business. Be cool. Sorry about that. Got myself a text. Yep. Teferi. Yep. Nope. Ain't dealing with that. Alright, wow. And we had another counter on top. That's funny. So, I expect Niv Mizzets and maybe some Drakes or something crazy out of the side. So, maybe Hostage Taker, Unmoored Ego, Negate, Duress, more Thief of Sanities. I guess it's only game 2 and I'm up a game. Don't really want to get too scared of things that we can't confirm. I don't think they even saw Assassin's Trophy, which is kind of funny. Oh man, I like everything here. I guess the thing I like the least is Unmoored Ego. But it's still, I mean, if I hit Teferi with it, they're just in a bad spot. This deck could run some Hydroid Krasis, actually. It is in the colors. It's very solid, like, get out of whatever's happening to you card in the late game. Maybe I don't need Growth Spiral because it's not, like, super important to make an extra land drop. It does mean I can catch back up if I kind of fall behind on that axis, but not really. Because instead of drawing Growth Spiral, I'm just going to draw the card that was under it, theoretically. I like all the negates. I'm not taking out any counter spells. Or anything that answers enchantments, which I actually have quite a bit of. Gotta take out 2 cards. Let's take out a Perception and maybe 1 Duress. I don't like that though. Maybe 1 Mortify. It's a lot of that effect. Alright. I don't want to take out the Contempts. Mortify, I guess, would be the least relevant one because it answers the least powerful stuff that I've seen between Contempt, Trophy, and Mortify. Trophy just answers everything, so. Speaking of which, no black mana, but this would be great if I had black mana. 1 land? Oof. I don't know. Alright, let's just hope they're nice and slow like last time. I imagine they will be. And we also found the land. Alright, so they have Spell Pierce and the nonsense, so this might not resolve, but it'll always do its job if it takes a counterspell. And it took a counterspell. Syncopate. I guess they might have just brought Syncopate in because they're on the play. They'll always be up on mana. Makes sense. We don't have double blue, but we will have Trophy and Mortify. Alright, there's double blue. I'm going to shock myself for it and pass. Shocking's kind of sketchy. I think they have Banefires. Oof, alright. Both just slamming our life totals away. Alright, that's a really good draw. Get another counterspell out of their hand. Sure. Alright, now we can precog. They countered them last time, I think, so I might counter it this time. Just a lot of counter spells from the opponent. Opt, alright. Probably looking for a counter spell. Found something they wanted. Probably a counter spell. Ah. Didn't want that to happen. Interesting. A lot of counter spells out of their deck. So our hand is all reaction. But a solid 4. It's going to be a while till they get anything done. I would prefer to... No, let's just do this so they can't, like, plus it and undo the... have it replace itself in their hand immediately. Alright. Hand's still all reaction. Hand's still all reaction. Hand's getting better, though. If they do nothing, we'll do nothing. The only thing in this spot that's going to suck is Banefire. Everything else, I'm pretty sure I've got locked down. Teferi? No. Okay. Teferi does get to replace itself, unfortunately.
I won't hide from the world any longer. You know what? I'm not done yet.
Alright. I guess I'll take it. Kinda need more than this, though. Okay. Shocks themselves, then does nothing. I guess I'll go for Teferi. I think they're gonna have a damn explosion for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, though. And that totally undoes Teferi. Actually, that's just backbreaking. Let's not get explosioned. Sure. Double Insight also makes sense. Alright, so chances of Teferi resolving are very small anyways. Man, they draw a lot of cards. There's another Teferi. Preferably don't want to deal with that. Expansion explosion, sure. So they did have an expansion explosion. Really hope this trophy kills this. Because, uh-oh. Sweet. They didn't even have counter magic. They could draw it here, though.
Keep up the pace.
I have an answer to that, actually. Kind of needs to do it right now, so it doesn't kill me. Let's just run this out. Really can't let them get a search for Escanta here.
I am not. We need to move quickly.
I guess they finally ran out of counter spells. Resolve. Let's snap this off right quick. If Teferi resolve, there's no way this Mortify doesn't. Does, I mean. Or, no, doesn't. I had it right the first time. Binding, sure. That's not a counter spell. That's really bad, though. They just shocked themselves? Whoa. Alright, well, I kind of have to kill this Niv Mizzet. I could try to blow this up and then, minus on the Niv Mizzet? Is that what I want to do? I guess. It also means proceeding, yeah, further, more, what's it called? top decking Teferis are castable. They can't copy with Expansion Explosion, which is the only thing I assume is going on here. Alright, yeah, I gotta get rid of this. I have to get rid of it. Looks like they have nothing, so take us home, Thief of Sanity. I don't really know what's going on in their hand. More bindings, maybe? Starve Extinction? Oh, that's backbreaking. Also not expected. So now they get to Niv Mizzet next turn, because they can draw it with Chemistries. I guess I can prevent that by countering the Chemistries Insight. I don't want to, but I can't beat Niv Mizzet. Oh, they just had another one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, there's nothing I can do. Yeah. This is getting worse, though, because I don't want to cast it once Niv Mizzet resolves anyway, so... Well, that's an answer to Niv Mizzet. So, Chemisters into Niv Mizzet leaves them with how much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2? And then 3 if they play a land? This Vraska's probably our last hope. Ral Zarek. They're not even going to go for it. Alright, they want to kill Thief first.
I never back down.
Stand down or prepare to die.
Okay.
Hope we get something good.
At least Ral isn't technically card draw. Red, red, red? Oh, Chemisters. Kills the token. And draws 3 instead of 2. Oh, they want to go after the Vraska. I guess that means if they find another spell, they can kill Vraska with its own minus when it goes to take out Niv Mizzet. Looks like that's what they're trying to do.
I've killed for less.
Looks like they can't. Alright. So, don't have dive down? I don't expect it here. Alright, and no spell in response. Awesome. I guess I'll keep the land in hand, no reason not to. Seal away, yep. Kind of expected that. Yeah, let's just pass. They have 18 cards left. I think Ral could still ultimate us and do stuff. They still have Fight with Fires, haven't seen any. Could just be more than one Niv Mizzet as well. Wouldn't be surprised. This actually looks like a Fight with Fire. And it's a Fight with Fire. So we're dead to the next Fight with Fire.
This will not be pleased.
No matter what. I have to find a
Let's see what the wind blows in.
counterspell. They declined to take a negate here. Well, we're totally screwed. I imagine Teferi was the other choice.
Hold that thought.
It means they won't deck out. And we draw land. Alright, let's make them have the second Fight with Fire. They can't realistically ultimate the Rouserac because they'll deck out, so I'm not scared of that, but we're kind of past that anyways. They have Dawn of Hope? They really like enchantments. Thank goodness we have so many answers to them. Might even just bring in Cleansing Nova. Electro Dominance for 9. Let's see if it shows me a card out of their deck first. It does. Another Niv Mizzet. Alright. They probably shouldn't have done that, because now I know there's more than one. Could have just not done that. I don't think you have to show a card off of it like that, but there's not much we could have done anyway. So bring in the Mortify. We kind of lost in the card advantage department, so let's bring in that precog. Hostage Taker can actually steal stuff. Well, Niv Mizzet. Lyra is a threat, but they have Seal Away still. But the more answers I mean, Lyra could be a pain, but Fight with Fire just kills it on its own. I have so many cards I like here. I guess the Cleansing Nova. It's another answer to Niv Mizzet as well. Let's see. No, I gotta... it's just too much. Especially with Unmoored Ego not coming out. Alright, what did I just put in? The Mortify, Hostage Takers, and the Precog. Alright. I like everything. Maybe having more than 60 cards is good if we go to decking. But, I mean, we both have Teferi, though, so decking's not really that scary. They do have Binding, so maybe me decking out is a possibility. Maybe just one Hostage Taker. Shave of Contempt. I just don't have the room for this stuff. Vraska's pretty solid. Yeah, I don't have room for this. Yeah. Thief of Sanity isn't the best either. They have actually a lot of answers to it. Like a lot of answers to it. No lands, oh my god. 2 lands, sure. No discard though. I'm gonna keep that actually. If that resolves, we're really fortunate. I guess I'll shock myself to leave up Negate for a turn 2 Search for Azcanta. Opponent has nothing. We have no lands. We have no lands. Uh-oh. I guess I got greedy with the Unmoored Ego. Dawn of Hope? I guess I'll just fight over it. Oh boy. Can't let them get tokens out of that. There's like too many things I have to answer now. I don't have the mana for it. I have to like sorcery speed trophies. Just have nothing else, please. Please be all reaction. Nope, doesn't look like it. Niv Mizzet? Oh god. Hey, more trophies. Cool. I guess we can cast them. I kind of have to just do everything at sorcery speed now. I can't really leave up counter magic. I guess I can. Actually, they didn't do anything. Yeah, let's... Alright. This is so bad. Yeah, they're just going to see way more cards than this. I've already seen, what, a third of their deck? Wow, they have nothing else. Alright, here come the lands. Okay. Uh-huh. I have no answer to that. If they don't have a counterspell, I would be absolutely surprised. I wonder if they kept in Syncopate. They don't have a counterspell? Or they do and they just don't care? Huh. That's kind of wild. That means they might have a third Niv Mizzet. They could just be scared of what I might do if they tap out. That makes sense as well. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I'm already dead to like one serious burn spell anyways. I can go down to 12 here. Leave up precog. Just never found the time to unmoored ego, and it's a little too late anyways. If they don't have counter magic, I would be completely blown away. They declined to chemisters, so they got something going on here. I think they could just double fight with fire, actually. It just doesn't. A single Banefire? I didn't see Banefire game 1 or 2. Electro Dominance for 48? That'll do it too. Although I did shock myself, so they have to be wary as to why I did that. I can't really beat that. How do they not have counterspells? There you go. What's going on? They had Negate, Syncopate, Sinister Sabotage, and they didn't protect their Niv Mizzet. I'd be dead by now if they did. Must have been very scared of me playing land and doing something. Let's try to name something. I don't know. This probably won't resolve. I don't have Negate. I also can't even beat Teferi that's in play, so they might just let this resolve anyways. They have more than one kind of burn spell. They have Expansion Explosion, Fight with Fire, and Electro Dominance. So they don't even care about this. I gotta name the thing that would just kill me outright. And they had it in their hand. So another Teferi, Expansion Explosion, Star of Extinction. They only had one Fight with Fire, really? Okay. Well, got something. Bunch of Teferis, bunch of Ralzarex, Electro Dominance, yada yada yada. Alright. I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have an explosion for 11 next turn. They also didn't actually have a counterspell. Okay. It's only 11. 5, 9, 10, 11, yeah. I guess Electro Dominance would be 2 more. That'd be lethal. Did they not plus their Teferi? What the hell? Okay. I think they accidentally passed instead of stopping on their own end step or something. But they didn't even plus on their first main phase, the Teferi. It seemed just They seem to be kind of distracted. I don't know what was going on there. Alright, so now we're dead if they have a land drop.
No time for a break.
Alright, we're dead. They just expansion for 12. Or explosion for 12. Damn. Jeskai, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen Jeskai since the new expansion came out. So I went 1 and 2. Got kind of pummeled. There's probably a reason you don't see Thief Sanity in the rhythm. Okay. Thief of Sanity. Wait, what? Oh, I get to open the vault? Whoa. Cool. This is only the second time I've done that. And I've done the dailies every single day since this game came out. Except for 2 days. New Year's and a couple days ago. So that's what it takes to open the vault. That's awesome. Let's see what's in the pack. Guess it wasn't all that bad, right? But alright, well, back to the deck. I guess main deck Thief is probably why you don't see it that much in a control deck, because all your opponent's dead removal game 1 isn't dead anymore if you have things like Thief of Sanity. The Vraska tokens are still decent, though. The mana base is crazy. It's like part Sultai, part Esper, part... Well, I guess that's it. And I like the trophies. I really like Roll Spiral. It's a very satisfying card. I like playing it. 2 Duress, I don't like, again, having the... like, more than 6 of this effect. Although, against that Jeskai player, I didn't really find any of these, which is kind of unfortunate. It would have been very solid pretty much the whole matchup. The negates are always excellent against control mirrors and stuff. Thief of Sanity is pretty good against control mirrors when they take out some of their removal. It depends if they saw maybe Thief of Sanity game 1 or not, how they're going to sideboard, but still, I think you always keep in answers to opposing Thief of Sanities against a black-blue deck anyways. Egos didn't really get to cast one and have it do anything, but it's always a solid card. Didn't see any Nexus decks. Hostage Taker's solid still. This could be something else probably. And the only reason I really have Lyra is because I need something that's good against aggressive decks. I'm so positioned to handle the rest of the meta and accept that red is just bad. A bad matchup. But as you can see, we still lost to control decks. But I did get a bit mana screwed. Maybe just 4 colors isn't the most viable way to do this, but maybe some tuning. We'll see how people react to it and get some more ideas and stuff from people in the comment section and stuff. So thanks for watching, and yeah, let's continue with the stream.